Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is a hazy, sunny day. It is currently 27 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 33 with the humidex, which means it's 81 Fahrenheit, but feels like 91 with the humidex. We've got some crazy air quality stuff with the fires happening in the north and in BC. It's blowing this way. Right now, our air quality is at 4, which is a moderate. Just means that I'm kind of housebound. Um, yeah. So, anyway, today's going to be a fun day. We are going to do a draw for this little journal. I will do a flip through of it before we do the draw. We are going to do, I'm going to show you, you can't really see that. Oh, I don't know how to make that so you can see it. Does that help? No. You can kind of see the colors there. I had been watching somebody. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, heat index there. Brutal. Yes. Yes, yes. Lunch is almost ready? Okay, so I had been watching a mixed media tutorial, mixed media for beginners. It was by Paper Crafting with Lou Collins, and she was using inks to get this effect. And so, I don't have ink, so I tried my Muck Water, and I'm really, really excited about the way this worked. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put this light back on. I'll just do that because would get major flare when I turn it back on. And then, because I'd done those bugs last week and I'd smushed all that, I folded the paper, smushed paint, I decided I want to turn these into dog faces. I haven't done dog faces in forever. So I thought, oh, these would be really cute dog faces. So we're going to turn these into dog faces. So that is kind of what I've got planned for today. So we're going to start off with the Muck Water. So I just took a white piece of paper, just a regular piece of copy paper. Of course, she was making cards, so she used watercolor paper. And so what she did was she took, where did that go? There it is. An ink pad, a Ranger ink pad. I'm not sure if it was dry or wet. And she smushed it on a piece of plastic. I just have a piece of, hey, Belinda, welcome, welcome. This is just a piece of plastic I use on the Cricut for cutting stencils. It's really thin. Not my favorite thing to use. I use it for other things much more often. So anyway, I had leftover piece. So she rubbed the ink pad on it, spritzed it with water, and flipped it on to her page and kind of brushed it out to give a cloudy effect. So that's what we're going to do today. I have a big paintbrush. We're just kind of jumping right in here. And I have a green Muck Water, a blue Muck Water, and a black Muck Water. Hey, Beth, nice to see you, hon. Welcome, welcome. So what she did was like I say, she rubbed her ink pad on the piece of plastic, spritzed it with water, and turned it onto her paper. So what I learned when I was playing with the other ones, and I did more than one, is you start with the lighter colors. So I'm going to start with the green. I'm just going to put a blob. I don't know how well you can even see it. It's Muck Water. It's a green tinted Muck Water. Very pale, very, very pale. Flip it over onto your paper and kind of smush it so that you get all your edges. And as I say, it's really, really pale. You could probably just brush it on. But I really liked this effect because you don't get big brush strokes or whatever, right? And I try not to get I used a really narrow piece of plastic. I think I should have used a bigger piece of plastic because I get hard lines sometimes. Hey, Dawn, nice to see you, hon. Welcome, welcome. So again, you just take your Muck Water. I just take my Muck Water. You could use the ink if you've got it. I don't have it. Put it on and smush it down. Spread it out a little bit. And I like it. It's like when you're dyeing your papers, right? When you get the thick colors, you get more of an effect. So now we're just going to use some of the blue. This is a nice turquoisey blue. I can't remember what I was doing. See, you can see the dots. Oh, no, I'm off screen that side. Okay, I'm going to put it in the middle here and smush. See, it's got nice dark dots. And there's an edge. So I'm just going to brush off the edge because I don't want hard edges, right? And we don't want those to fall off the other side of the stool. Okay. So I'm just kind of touching it to the paper so that we get that stuff. These are now in my way, of course, because I've got them up here. I'm going to move them underneath the bench here because. So again, I just brush it on the water. See, I don't know how well you can see that. I didn't even think to test this out beforehand with the camera. I don't want solid edge. Now we're going to use some of this black. This should probably show much better. This is really grungy muck water. I'm just going to, I don't want lines. If I can see, it's giving me lines. We're just going to work around that. All right. But it's a really cool effect. As you guys know, I have buckets of muck water on my counter in the bathroom down here. And as I say, she used it for doing a greeting card. Her greeting card was lovely, lovely, lovely. And we'll do some more dark up there. So, like I say, I'm putting it on the plastic. And the reason I'm doing it is because, A, she did it. But it gives a nicer effect than brushing it on. Because you kind of get blobs. See what I mean? You get the blobs happening. Line. Don't want the line. All right. So I'm going to put this over there to dry. I'm just going to scribble this brush over here. And then put plastic down to soften it. And maybe this corner too. There we go. I'm going to put this over to the side to dry. And we will come back to that after the other stuff we got happening today. But seriously, it gave such a nice, delicate effect. I guess you could do this with watercolors as well. Hey, Jen, nice to see you, hun. Could also do that with watercolors. I haven't tried it with watercolors because, of course, I had to play with muck water to show that, yes, you can use muck water instead of ink. All right. So I'm going to put this over here to dry. Over here on the floor, not to trip on it or run the chair over it. I hope. All right. All right. So that was the muck water thing we can play with. How are you guys today? Are you ready for a draw for this little journal? Should I wait until 1 o'clock? Got 7 minutes to wait until 1 o'clock. So as I was saying, I want to turn these little painty bits into dogs' faces. They kind of reminded me of dogs. I know I used them for bugs on Friday, but I haven't done dogs' faces for a while. So I'm going to make these into dogs' faces. So if anybody is playing along today, I'll just show you how I did that really quick. Really quick. I just took a piece of scrap paper and I folded it in half. Oh, what's on the back there? Well, you know what? I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it over here because I don't know what those numbers were on that piece of paper. See, this is what happens when you have scrap papers all over your desk. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to fold it in half. It doesn't matter that it's not even, right? And then you're just going to take 2 different colors of paint. I'm going to use this green and purple. No, let's use this other green. 2 different kinds of green. Right. We're waiting for a phone call. Awesome. No, that's not our Janice G. Oh, it could be. Wait. She prefers Jan. Sorry, Jan. Got confused for a minute there. Because don't we have two Janice G's? Beth, don't we have two Janice G's? A little bit there, a bit of light up there. I'm just putting dots down of paint. And let's just add, I don't want red. No red. Let's use this off-white. Yeah, we do have a couple of different Janice G's. And I'm just going to put a drop of off-white there. Isn't there a Janice Glines? Glines? Beth? Am I right? Am I confused? I could very well be confused. Okay, see, so we've got these little just dots of paint. We're going to fold it. And we used to do this when we were kids, remember? We would smush paint. And then when we open it up, we get an interesting double image. So, of course, that's very, very wet. It's going to have to go to the side to dry. But that's how I did these ones. Yes, they're Janet Nash. Janice's Glines, yeah. But this isn't the Janice Glines. Hey, Nina, nice to see you, hon. Welcome, welcome. We have several Janets. But Jan that's here is also a Janice. Yeah. Yeah. So confusing. So confusing. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do the dog's faces out of. So now I'm going to show you how I do the eyes. I had a long strip of paper. Hey, Anne, welcome, welcome, hon. I had a long strip of paper. I'm going to do the draw for the journal at 1 o'clock. So we've got about 3 more minutes. I was just showing how we're going to do the dogs. Long strip of paper, folded, folded, folded. So on the one fold, we're just going to cut a pair of eyes. So I'm just going to do some sort of roundish shape. And there we have a pair of eyes. That's what I used for those last, those little birds I painted. And then we can do these kind of eyes. They're almost like teardrop shape. Almost like a little heart, upside down hearts. Like that. So I've got eyes that I can use for the dogs now. You know what? I just want to take all this muck water and get it off my table so that I'm not worried. I can just see it happening. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's do a flip through of the journal. This is the little journal we've been working on. Things that I've done on stream that I've added to the journal. So I did put the ties on it, and I affixed it to the journal so that whoever gets this one isn't going to happen what happened to Teresa last time. Yeah, eat your broccoli before it gets cold. Hey, Barbara, nice to see you, hon. Okay, so this little journal has pocket here. I'm not showing what's in the pockets because I think I'd like it to be a surprise for whoever gets it. This is one of those little buttons that we did out of the cereal box. That's when I was playing with stamps. Books, we did books one day. This has a little text spot. I haven't filled the text spots in for the reason stuff that was left on the desk that I was cleaning up, I just kind of added. This was when we were doing we did a prompt along because I wanted to start to all the little journals that I'll be giving away, like a journal a month. So we did those 10 prompts, and I did the prompts in this one as well. So cat was one of them. Again, little bits that were on the desk. We did fun, trashy flowers, a little bit of painted bits. This is when we did the prompt along, and I did them on circles. And this totally unfolds. That's the little bug from Friday. Cats that was also part of the prompt along. We did these flowers. It is a cute journal. It's got pockets. So I added some stuff in here. This is, just little bits. Inchies. This is also a tuck. As I say, I will be filling this up. That was printing from the more of the little bugs that we did. A dangle, little flip, little page with a stuff in it. This is one of the envelope things that we did. I used it as a pocket, window envelopes, that's it. Lots of these flower things that we did. Cat tab. Just some stitching and a little bit of weaving into the stitching. Just gluing random bits on the desk onto it, just so that it's fun. This is, again, an envelope that we did flip, and there's one of those trees that we did last Tuesday when I was wobble cutting trees, little bits of stuff in the pockets. Just random things to doodle on. Another bug. Random things to doodle on. Things I found on my desk I just added. That's we did the little mosaic on the coloring book page. Awesome, Anne. Thank you. So I put the little birthday cake on. One of those flowers traced and doodled. Of course, nothing's complete without a chicken because it was on the desk. A little tag cluster. Lots of doodly stuff. Another little cluster thing. Random, very, very random. There's a flip here. Some dangles. And the back page. As I say, it's just a little journal. And that one also has a pocket because it's an envelope. So this little journal is going to go to the person who is closest to the number without going over. You guys are going to have to help me with this because I'm not always great with that. Cute alert. The wobble trees. You know what? Your wobble trees are coming along just fine, Anina. I liked them. Barbara's singing to us. Awesome. So, again, this is when we were doing leather. And, again, a little button with embroidery on it. Okay, so we are going to do numbers. I don't know how many people are here. Let's do numbers between 1 and 35. The one that's closest without going over, I will send you the little journal, and it will be full of bits of things, random things. You guys don't know what you're going to get. So let's just do a random number generator. Random number generator. Come on. Why isn't my tablet going? There we go. Random number generator. bottom. Number generator. Okay, so we need between 1, nope, 1 and 35. Okay, 1 and 35. Let's turn that off. 1 and 35. Can you see that, guys? 1 and 35. Go. Okay, you're already going. 1 and 35, Anina. 88's too high, hun. Has everybody grabbed a number? Raul, Belinda, Jan, Anne, Nina, Barbara, Dawn, Beth. All right. All right. And Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you, hon. Okay. We're going to generate. Are you ready? The number's going to show up right here. Generate. 21. Who's closest to 21 without going over? Who's closest to 21 without going over? Barbara. 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 Our lovely Barbara. Is it Barbara, guys? Is it our Barbara? Do you guys agree? It's Barbara? Let's start at the top. Let's start at the top. Okay. We have we have Teresa at 33, Raul at 28, Belinda at 32, Jan at 22, Anne at 24. You certainly can, Barbara. Anina's at, okay. Barbara's at 18, Beth's at 29, Anina's 33, Sherry's at 30. Barbara. So excited. All right. Barbara, do it 2 ways. I can drop it off at your place next time I'm in town, or can you email me your mailing address, please? And congratulations. Congratulations. All right. If the air clears up, I'm going to be in town on Thursday morning. Oh, great light. Sorry, guys. I flashed you there. And I will be at Kildonan Park, so it'd be an easy drop-off for me. If we'll see. We can talk on the phone later or email. All right. So we did the Muck Water paper. I really like the way that turned out. And you guys know I don't like pale or cloudy colors, but this is grungy and interesting. Oh, I sure wish you guys could see it. I really, really wish you could see that. The other one's still drying. Okay. Are you guys ready to do some goofy dogs? Painted puppies, if you will. So, I have cheated. I I'm going to be totally honest with you. I cheated because it's been a very, very long time since I've drawn dog faces. So what I did was I went on to Pinterest and I put in doodle dog faces. Yeah. That would be cool, Beth, if you were close. We could get into so much trouble. So much trouble. Yeah, we're going to play that doggy thing. So I've got, and they're wild colors because when I did them, I didn't think dog. I just thought smushed paint. So as I was saying, I found Dog Faces Digital. It's a dog's coloring page, and it's just the faces, which is what I need. And I just want to get ideas of how muzzles and things kind of go together. Does that make sense? Yeah, no huge postage bill. Oh, yeah, Beth. We could get into so much trouble. Ron and Joe could go fishing, and we could just create between your stuff and mine. My goodness. So I have to be honest. When I saw this one, it looked like a schnauzer to me with the little pointy ears. And I was thinking this could be like a top knot with a bow, like if I put a bow on his head, and then his nose, and then the big mustache. You know how they've got mustaches? Does that make sense? Yeah, Teresa, me too. Me too. So we're going to pick some eyes. I did those eyes. Let me just grab them. Grab the eyes because we're going to glue the eyes on first so that we can work around them. Kind of like that for the eyes. And I know dogs' eyes aren't that close together, so I could either cut them apart or leave them like this and have them really goofy for Stuffy White Bunny. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so I'm going to put those eyes right there. I have glue. And I'm going to be doing the dog with pencil crayons. Maybe a gel pen, a white gel pen, and a black gel pen. Okay, so we've got that. We are going to have to do a little bow for the hair. I'm not worried about the eyes. I just need to get the dog itself happening first. So, white gel pen. He's going to have those little pointy kind of ears, right? So they're going to come up. Well, it could even be almost like a Westie or something, right? So we've got a couple of ears. And then I see this as his nose, right? That's going to be his nose. And these are lots of whiskers. So they have like tufty hair coming up like this here. And everything else is, that's going to be a top knot. So we need a bow. I'm just going to draw a little bow there for now. Because it's going to be like it's parted, right? Like he's going to have like a little part in his hair. Dog bits, bigger bits? Well, they're kind of bigger. And then he's got all kinds of like hair that goes like this. Right? They've got lots of this kind of shaggy kind of hair happening. And then that would be his mouth. And shaggy hair. And then this is going to be parted. So it's going to be like this. Gel pen's not happy. And that's just going to be like this. Okay, can you see that puppy? Can you see it as a puppy? Oh no! I do have googly eyes. I don't like really using googly eyes on this kind of stuff because I want them to lie flat, especially if I'm going to be scanning them in. So I've got a light mauve-ish. It's a play school. We'll see how well it works. Not great. Not great, but it will work. Because we need, really a fuzzy mustachio happening with this guy. And then he's going to have hair that comes up into his eyes. I don't know how well you can see that. I can barely see it. Can you see the fuzzies? Fuzzies. Then he's going to have like fuzzies coming like this as well. And I'm using the purple because we're using purple. And then his ears are kind of fuzzy. And his little top knot. Okay, so now I want a dark purple. This is a navy blue. That's not purple. Pine green. I know I've got a purple because I used it yesterday. Plum. All right, this one's plum. So we're going to do some shading around his nose. And under his eyes for sure. And around his eyes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make the eyes. We're going to take a black marker. And how do we want them looking? I think I want them looking up this way. Like that. Oh, he's cute. And he's going to have, inside of his mouth is going to be black. He's got his mouth open. Oh, you know what would be nice? I'm going to cut out a little pink piece of paper for his tongue. The reason I'm going to use a little pink piece of paper is because if I put paint on top of the black, I'm going to have to put lots of, like a fair amount of paint on, and it's not going to dry as fast as we want. I've got a big hunk of pink. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome here. I am using, I've got paint blob papers, and I'm turning them into wild puppies today. So I just need a little piece, and we're just going to cut a little tongue. Little tongue. I work very small quite often. So we're going to take this little tongue and we're going to round it off. Oh. So I just cut like a little ovally kind of shape. Oh yeah, that's going to be cute. We're going to glue that down. Yes, I turned it over. We had this conversation on Friday. Kim flips over plain pieces of paper to glue them. A little bit of glue. I just use Elmer's Glue All, white glue, little pink tongue. We're going to make that look like a tongue right away. Okay, so let's take a black gel pen. I've got one here. That's not it. This is a Bic Gelosity, what, you know. And we're going to outline the eyes. The reason I'm doing that is because I got to do some fuzzy hair up coming from his eyes and a little bit over the top as well for his eyes. We can outline the tongue. And the line down the tongue. And then we're going to take that black marker that I just had. We're going to make sure that kind of encompasses the tongue. Of course, we can put little teeth in if we want, etc., etc. But first, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. Tongue's on, eyes are done. Let's put the white sparkle in the eyes. And the reason I'm doing that is so that we can get moving on with the other fuzzy stuff that we're going to do. Right, so I've got my white gel pen, my black gel pen, a light purple pencil crayon. I'm just doing, fuzzy here. And yeah, I'm using the purple over the black. And we're going to have to do some tufties in his ears because dogs get tufties in their ears. Okay, now we're going to take the dark purple. That's the navy blue. Oh, Kim. Pine green. Those are for the other dogs we're doing. Oh, yes, Nancy. What do you like to do? And I'm just going to take this dark purple and I'm just going to add some marks where we use the light purple. Just gives it that bit of depth, guys. We're doing the depth thing. Just doing the depth thing. Now let's take a very pale pink, or whatever pink I can find in my pencil crayons. We're just going to do a little hint of pink inside the ear. I love Crayola for this. Crayolas work so nicely on acrylic paint. Okay, so we're going to also outline the edge of the tongue and the center of the tongue. Depth. We're doing the depth, guys. Got to do the depth. All right. Now, is he starting to look like a little schnauzer kind of thing? Miniatures. All right. Well, welcome here. Welcome here. We like doing all that kind of stuff too. Sketching, maybe not so much. I'm not great at it. Not that you have to be great at it, but you know what I mean. Okay, this nose is kind of weird. It's got a very weird shape. No, not sure I'm too happy with it, but that's okay. You can just make it look like a nose. Gel pen's not happy going over the pencil crayon. We know that happens. Oh, we should give him a couple of little teeth too, right? There, he's got some teeth. We've got eyes. We need some more of this. Because they've got lots of hair, these Schnauzer dogs. Sorry if my hand's in the way. I'm working small here. Just kind of along the edge, I'm just doing like little V's so it looks like shag. You know what I mean? Just finishes off the edge that little bit so it doesn't look as flat, if that makes sense to anyone other than me. All right. A little more in here. He's kind of cute, guys. He's kind of cute. So I'm going to take this purple, dark purple, and I'm going to give some fuzzies up in front of his eyeballs. Because that happens with these kinds of dogs. And then I'm just going to take the black and do the same thing. Just so that it looks like he's got, fuzz. All right. So now I need just a little bow to put on his head. And you know what? I want to round this sharp corner here. When I was cutting it out, I was cutting along the edge of the paper. I have these little dots here. I'm going to cut out this dot. And I'm going to make a bow out of that. Quickly cut it. Not as prepared as I thought I was, guys. It's okay. Yeah, the eyes come out nicely. I'm pleased with the way the eyes are. So I'm just going to take this little dot, fold it in half, and I'm going to quickly cut a bow. Doesn't have to be fantastic because, it's a little bow on a dog. We will enhance it right away. Nice little bow. Not even, it's okay. It's going on a dog's head. I don't know if any of you have had a dog that you have put bows in their hair. They don't stay equal. They get kind of wild. Okay, so we've got the bow. Let's get my black gel pen. We're going to outline it. Ooh, glue's still wet. I moved it. It's okay. I'm just going to do a little circle in the middle. Like this, little lines. What do you think? Does it look like a Schnauzer? Kind of? A little bit? Yeah, Nancy, if you're not having fun, it's not worth doing. Exactly. And then, of course, here I'm going to do this. Because it has to look like fur down here, too. There we go. We have a Schnauzer. All right. This one almost looks like a little bear, doesn't it? Like the little bear ears. So this is definitely going to be the nose. So this is going to be a snout. Ooh, how about, let me think. I'm looking at these dogs that no, if that's his nose, his snout has to go like this. Like that. Right, so let's put these kind of eyes on him. Thanks, guys. It's been a long time since I've done this kind of thing, you know? Well, okay. I did the monsters. I did the bugs like this last week, but I haven't done dogs. I haven't have eyes like this. Because we can. So we're going to outline this. We're going to try and make sure that Kim doesn't draw over them, but and we're just going to color the center in like that. We are going to take a black marker, and how are we going to have this guy looking? Straight at us, at the corners, up? Should he be looking up? This one's kind of looking up to the right. We could have him looking down to the left. He does have Mickey Mouse ears. I'm going to change that, though. I'm going to change it so that it's a little bit different. I'm going to go down to the left. They're not quite equal. Is okay. White dot. You know what? I should have waited for that ink to dry, but I did not. Okay, so we've got this little black nose. We're just going to do a little thing like this on his nose. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of make it like he's kind of shaggy down his nose. Just doing like little scribbly things. Heads up, guys. Remember that Raul and Miriam are putting on a workshop kind of week. Can't remember. Summer. Anyway, so not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. I will be streaming early because that's the time slot they gave me. I will be doing paper dolls. And then after I've done the paper dolls, half an hour later, I'm going to be doing using scraps. Using scraps. All right. So we've got these kind of goofy looking ears. So what I'm going to do is they're going to come like this. Up. Like that. Ears like that. And then they're going to be kind of like this. Does that make sense? See how the ears are? They're going to be kind of like a floppy kind of ear. Yeah, kind of looks like a bear, but I gave him floppy ears now. So that's going to be a little bit of a difference. Now, we're going to have just some, I need a dark red, or even like a burgundy. I've got a raspberry. Raspberry's going to be what I'm using here for shading along his snout. And we can give him shading around this edge as well. Definitely under the ears need some shading, and under the eyes need some shading. But definitely around the nose. And then down the center of the nose, we're going to take a white pencil crayon. Just to give it a highlight of his nose. It does kind of look like a bear. We're going to have to fix that. So how about what kind of cheeks do you have? Those are just kind of like fuzzy kind of cheeks. So again, like the schnauzer, they would be kind of, I'm looking at this picture on, I could just do smooth cheeks. He's a black gel pen. Wherever I put it. Okay. So he's just going to have like nice big puppy round cheeks. Let's use the white and give him some eyelashes. Whiskers, eyelashes. How about if we give him, let's give him a spot on his ear. I think for that, I don't know. First of all, I'm going to outline these eyes. I like doing a really light line around the eyeballs. It also gives them depth so that it kind of looks like they're roundish, more shaped. Okay, we could give them some pink cheeks. We'll just take some white and we'll just do some little, maybe I need to just a little hint of hair. Oh, he could have had curly hair, couldn't he? I need to do some shadowing under this ear, but it's not going to show. Let's try this green. Maybe that'll give us a nice shading under the ear. Oh, look, it is too. Doesn't matter what color you use for shading. I'm using green. Definitely inside the ear is dark. Okay, Kim's at a loss. What the heck? You need a little bit of white pencil across the top of his head because that's the high spot on top of the ears. Oh, pencil's squeaking. Ugh. Okay, so we got a goofy looking dog. It's a strawberry dog, guys. Strawberry dog. Oh, bye, Beth. Thanks for popping in, hun. Okay, that's definitely a goofy looking dog, but you know when you're doing the ink blobs, paint blobs, whatever, you end up with goofy looking critters. We know that. We know that. Let's try this one. This could be a very nice monster head. I'm just going to fold it back in half, and I'm going to round that bit. Not as much a fan of that dog as that one, but you know what? It's still cute. So this one is going to have long, floppy ears. His ears are going to go like this. Long, floppy ears. Do you see it? Do you see it? We're going to use these eyes. Oh, those eyes are too big. We'll make them smaller. Is he edible? Probably not, Raoul. Probably not. Okay. Gotta make these eyes a little bit smaller. And I cut them apart, which is fine too. Let's do the flat side down, like that. Oh, he's going to be kind of cute. I think that would be like a cute little pug type nose, but pugs don't have those kinds of ears. All's good. The thing is these are Kim bits. See, look, I flipped it over. And Kim bits aren't really realistic, are they? They are not. It's all about the whimsy. It's all about what makes you smile. Now let's do something different with these eyes too. How about if we took a black marker, wherever I put it. Are you it? No, you're it. Tag, you're it. And because there's a fair bit of black on here, we're going to give this guy eyelids. Eyelids, nice black eyelids. And how are you looking? Maybe you're going to be looking like this. Like that. Okay, let's finish these ears off. I'm not by any means the best artist in the world. We know that. I just like doodling and having fun. All right. So, doggy's got eyelids. Hey, Butter Roll, nice to see you, hun. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. It was our Sunday off. We actually had a family brunch. It's been a while since we've done that, so it was fabulous getting everybody together. It turned out that I ended up only having only having one frying pan to make crepes with for the entire family. So I this is the green, olive green. It took me over 2 hours to make crepes for everyone. I had it done just before people started getting here. But my word, I have to re-season one of my cast irons so that I can have 2 pans happening. So we got some shadowing. Let's do some shadowing. Haven't decided how his nose is going yet. I guess probably around this edge too, he's got some shadowing happening, some shading. All right, we need a nose. So I'm thinking this is his nose. Top of his nose. Mouth. All right. This almost looks like a dachshund. Almost looks like a dachshund. I'm going to do some dark green underneath. So that's the head. All right, let's get the white one out. So we got some highlight up here. Highlight at the top of the ears. Down the middle of the ears. Highlight at the ears. And down the middle of the ears. Right, we see things as we are. That's so true, Barbara. So true. A little bit of highlight on the eyelids. Oh, that one ripped. And I need to sharpen this pencil. I have a sharpener someplace. Oh my. Must be with my needles. My bin of needles. I still haven't found that, guys. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. There, a little bit of white. Okay, so we got white down the center of the ears, top of the nose. Yeah, I ripped that eyeball. There. Now we need some whiskers. We need whiskers on this dude. That's true. That's very true. Mind you, I've never seen purple or whatever dogs. Oh, it's not. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to go around the ear with a ziggy-zag so that it looks like fur. It's not smooth. I guess I should have done that with the others as well. Around the top. Never made it to my great niece's rugby game because of the heat warning and um, air quality, which is sad because I really would have liked to have seen her play. Well, that's another goofy looking dog, guys. My first one turned out the best. Still looks like a dog. Hey, Andrea, nice to see you. Nice to see you. See, maybe I should have done the draw at the end of the stream. I'm used to doing them at the beginning of the stream. Barbara won the draw for the journal. Okay, let's see if I can find one that looks more like a dog. I don't know. See, the first one looked like a dog. These ones are not quite dog-like. That one could be dog-like. I see ears. Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing her play, but you know, the thing is that it's something that she does, and I'm sure that I will be able to see her play another time. So I'm going to make the ears kind of like this, and the eyes will be in the dark. I'm going to just I'll use confetti for the eyes for this one. Because you know how some dogs have like patches around their eyes? This one's going to have purple patch eyes. So we're just going to grab some confetti. Made a great treat today. Oh, oh, that's nice, Barbara. I can't do peanut butter. I miss doing peanut butter. Okay, so I want white. I want white confetti here, guys. There's one. You guys saw me cut all this white confetti on Friday, so you know I got it. I just have to find it. And Patches is his name. Yeah. Right. Trying to do them evenly. Reasonably even. Okay, we're gonna have just doing that wobbly line around the top, and around the bottom. That's going to be his nose. It's going to have long, goofy hair. All right. Black gel pen. Outline the eyes. Black marker. How are you looking, puppy? Right in the middle, Alice? Creepy stare? Creepy stare puppy? Oh, yeah. That's a creepy stare puppy. This is going to be the nose. So, top of the nose is highlighted. Come on, sharpen the pencil properly. Ugh. Working on it, guys. I'm working on it. This is one of the crayons that the kids have dropped a bazillion times, so the lead keeps breaking on me. Oh, how annoying. Where's the better sharpener? Let's try this one. Lily brand, no added sugar. Nice. Nice. Oh, nope. The lead keeps breaking. How annoying is that? I think I need to order just a box of white pencil crayons. Well, this is what happens when you teach kids art and you don't buy any stuff for yourself. You use what you've got. You end up sharpening for half an hour because the leads keep breaking. A little bit. Got a little bit happening here. So we need just some highlight at the top of the head. Like this. Like that. Down the nose. Top of the nose. Oh, that's a glossy paint that I used in there. That's why the pencil isn't quite taking it. Oy. It's okay. It's okay. Put some highlight on the ears there. All right. So now we're going to use the white gel pen, and he's going to have lots of maybe we're going to use white gel pen. Oh, maybe we need a new one. That one looks like it's empty. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab a new white gel pen. Wow, guys. Not quite with it today, obviously. Dots in the eyes. No. I'm going to do this because that pencil is not great. Now, of course, I'm going to come back in with the dark purple and go and make that look more wavy. So we're going to take the dark green. We're going to go under the ears. Bottom of the nose, or the edge of the nose, muzzle, snout, whatever this is. Muzzle. You guys know. lost the word today. Under the ear, some shadowing. Where's my dark purple? There it is. Trying to go between the white lines. Give it a little bit of depth. Bottom of the ears, the inside of the ear like that. Give it some shadowing under the eyes. Okay. Those eyes need to be outlined. See, this is the difference. You see the way the eyes are? They're just kind of like googly eyes and staring at you. Let's give them that little bit of shading around the edge. And you'll see what I mean about how that changes it. Well, I think it changes it. Does it look different? I guess maybe what I should have done was left one shaded and one unshaded. I think his nose needs to be darker. I think he actually needs to have a black nose. That's better. He's cute. He's cute. He's cute. Just adding a little bit of black wiggles on the ears as well. Dark here. A little bit more dark there. All right, I think that one's done too. I think maybe you need some eyelashes. This one's just goofy looking. I really need to do something with that. You're fine? He's fine? He's kind of cute. Okay, I'm going to try and get this pencil, this white pencil, a little bit better. No, broke. Look. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do, guys? I have another one. This one. I have this one. It's not as good as that other one was. They must come in different hardnesses, I'm thinking. Let's see if I can fix. This guy just irritates me. I think I'm going to have to come back with paint on a couple of them and add different detailing. For some reason, the pencil crayons aren't doing it for me today. Just not doing for me today. Not doing it, guys. I don't know. Let's try this one. Because he's got definitely a nice muzzle happening. See where his nose is? Right at the bottom here. We'll do that in black. Let's give him some eyes. This one too just has like little short ears. Okay. And eyes. What kind of eyes? Elephant. All right, Andrea. It could be. Could be. I've got it. His eyes are sticking together. Eyes are too big. Let's cut these down just a little bit. Okay. Oh no. Oh, you know what? It'd be cool if those were sunglasses. I could give them glasses. Although we don't like dogs with sunglasses, do we? I think it needs to be just a little bit smaller yet. These eyes. I know. I'm not doing elephants. One day maybe I'll do elephants. I got lots of cats. I've got no dogs left. Still too big. I want the eyes like right there. Okay, let's get drastic here. There we go. There we go. Those will work. I'm happy with those. You wear your sunglasses at night? Yes, I know that. I get it. Well, maybe they should have been a little higher up. Almost looks like those could be glasses and his eyes should be higher. See, can I pull them off? I don't think I can pull them off. Well, okay. After all that, I didn't like them there. And of course, some of the paper stuck a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. I never said I didn't like elephants. I'm just very fussy with elephants. Their trunks have to be up. Because that's a sign of happiness, of good luck. That's better. Maybe a little bit. Don't know. We'll outline it. And actually, I have seen a green dog. Hey, Dana, welcome, hun. My sister had a white dog. Had a couple of brown patches on him, basically white. And she'd given him a bath, and we'd gone to visit her friends. I was staying with her for a while, summer vacation kind of thing. And so we went to see their friends, and their friends had a farm, and this white dog decided to roll in the cow pies, and he turned green. So I have seen green dogs, smelly green dogs. go this way. Smelly green dogs. Okay, this pen was dead, right? Okay. Yeah, you're joking. I know. I know. He's cute. He's going to be cute, guys. He's going to be cute. How are you, Dana? Did you go to the beach this weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you have your grandkids? Okay, his nose is kind of flat. We need to just trim this corner a little bit because he's got kind of like a little point to his nose. See, when I smushed some of this paint, it went all the way to the edge. And when I was cutting these out, I didn't trim it exactly. I didn't shape it into a dog. I just cut out the shape of the way the paint was. So we've got white down the top of the nose. A little bit of white. There we go. And we've got some white at the tip of the ears. Top of the ears. Yeah, we had to ride home with it in the car. Like, we hosed it off, but yeah. And the dog's name was Button. He wasn't a very nice button, I tell ya. We're looking for the pine green. That's purple. Purple's over there. It's pink. There's the pine green. So we're going to do the shading under the ears, around the ears, where it meets the head. Ears, under the eyes, definitely have to do some shadow. We had a dog named Shadow. He's a darn good dog. We've had some very good dogs in our life. Now the bottom of the ear over here is in shadow. And right around this very edge of the nose, because now I think what I want to do is find a nice light green. Nice light green. That's blue. There we go. This is a fern. It's called Fern. And we're going to give this doggy some eyebrows. Because doggies have eyebrows. Can't really see it. I'd have to use the white. There we go. A little bit of white. Right across the top of the head. That's that shiny paint. Doesn't take that white very well. Just broaden the top of his nose a bit. And we're going to take this green and we're going to go alongside that white. And then we're going to take that pine green again, and we're going to make sure that it kind of blends. Kind of blends. White gel pen, where are you? Let's move that across the very tip of his nose. Should probably have some whiskers happening. Eyelashes. And okay, we're just going to edge this dog with some white. Like the other ones. I guess I should have used black there because that's where the shadow is. He's cute. Pretty happy with the way this guy's turning out. And then around the eyes, okay? So I'll show you close again. Right? So that's before I've put the shading on the eyes. Well, there's a little bit on this one because I started, but you can see it. So I'm going to do this eye with a little bit of shading right around the edge. On top of the eyeball, guys. You're doing it on the white of the eye. Now, can you see the difference between the right eye and the left eye? Are we focusing here? Just answering a message. Oh. Okay. Sorry, guys, I missed questions. I have to start back. Okay, I'm going back. Sorry, I missed the questions, guys. Thank you, Belinda, for showing me. What do I do with my little creations? Oh, my word. That's a really good question. Guys, what do I do with my little creations? Sometimes I put them in journals. Sometimes I use them on tags. I do put them on. I have an Etsy shop that I sell. I scan them and digitize them. What else? All over the place. Is this a table? No, this is actually my footstool for under the desk. Yeah, he is kind of a shy dog. So I'll just, again, I'm hoping that, can you see the shading on that one eye and how much different it looks than the other eye? Let's do the other eye now. Oh, dirty nails. I didn't realize that. Sorry, guys. You know, it's gardening season and everything else, right? I do a variety of different creatures. I put them in Happy Mail. My favorite to do is birds. I'll be honest. My favorite to do are birds and flowers. I have a variety of birds that I do. I did some yesterday. I was playing yesterday, just grabbing them. These ones are going to get scanned. I actually have to do a couple of more sets because they just basically fill one piece of paper. I was just using up scrap paper that I had. So these are frazzled flockers. These ones are my frazzled flockers. I have itsy birds. I work small. I work really small. And then I got, like, these are my itsy birds. They're collaged and doodled. Again, just using my scrap bits. So I've got itsy birds. And then I have my Goonie bird collection, which is, where are you guys? Like I said, birds are my favorite. They're my birds. Black load of monsters. What have I done? Where are they? Where are they? Scarecrows. Aliens. Fairies. Gawk. Well, what the heck? Guys, I can't find my Goonie birds. I have a couple. I have a whole series because I'm doing a kid's book with them. But I do like Goonie birds as well. Well, the Kim Bits comes from here in Canada. We've got a coffee franchises called Tim Hortons, and they have Timbits. And the Timbits are the holes from the donuts. They sell donuts and that kind of thing. So the holes are called Timbits. So I figured I would take a play and make Kimbits because these are just little bits. Oh yeah, cats, tabs, masks, scarecrows. I used a lot in my journals, like this little journal. This is the one that Barbara just won today. I do a journal giveaway a month, or I'm starting to give one away a month. I work on whatever I play with today is going to end up, piece is going to go in a journal. This is all ready for next month, not this month. And then I do little fish. What else do I do, guys? There's my cat. One of my cat tabs hangs over the page. We do these fan trashy flowers. There's a little itsy bird in the journal. We did these trees last week. Was it last week we did these wobble cut trees? So I just play with them, Nancy. One question, she's off. I know. Okay. She asked a question. I had to answer. I use my bits all over the place. Tabs. Yeah. Yeah, I go down rabbit holes. I'm really bad for that. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. I like doing things that make me smile. If they don't make me smile, I figure they're not going to make anybody else smile. Yeah. Yes, you guys all send me down rabbit holes. Yes, Barbara. Yes, that's the journal Barbara won. And Tuesdays, we were pulling sticks to see what the heck we were going to do on that Tuesday. That went follow the white rabbits. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how monsters books. Yeah, I've got over. I've got close to 200 monsters. I was on a monster kick, but I always seem to come back to birds and flowers. I do these floral cards. They're all collaged. You can see I use a lot of hole punch confetti because I like hole punch confetti. There's one of the little fish that I do. So, yeah, these guys send me down lots of rabbit holes. Lots of rabbit holes. See, I really like him. I really like him. He's cute. He's cute. This one's kind of reminds me of a Shih Tzu or whatever. This one, I'm not sure. He needs something. I'll figure it out. So which pup's going to have blue eyes? I don't know who's going to have blue eyes. Got a couple more to do yet. Couple more. Unless you're sick of watching me play puppies. I can easily switch to something else. Easily switch. Oh yeah, and I make fantasy flowers. We did that the other week too. Got a collection here. So I do things like this where I take scrap paper and I cut it into a shape, glue it down, and then make a flower out of it. We do that online together a few times. Because I always end up with a lot of scrap paper. Lots of scrap paper. So sometimes we do some gel printing. What else do we do, guys? Okay, Barbara. All right, another puppy. Let's do, we've got lots of green ones. I went crazy with green paint today, didn't I? Green and purple, what the heck? Got another red one. And see, when I do it, I don't really, because I smush the paint. Or did I put that one to dry? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it dry? The Muck Water paper still isn't dry. But while it's still wet, you can see it gives it that cloudy effect. That makes, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to do a whole bunch of these. I've got lots of Muck Water. Lots of Muck Water. That's a really good use for it. Now, what did I do with that little one? I put it someplace to dry, guys. It was really wet. What did I put it on? Where did it go? What have I done? And I lose things all the time, Nancy. I am constantly losing because I have a big mess at all times. And I do mean at all times. Ha! I have no idea where that little flower went. But you used a scan and cut to cut your trees? Awesome. You know, I put them through the printer and they came out really ugly. Like it didn't pick up the browns at all. It went kind of a grayish purple and it's really, really ugly looking. So what I did was, I have to go and grab that tree. It's right here. So it came out a real ugly purpley brown. So I colored it again. I hand colored it, and I started gluing some little grassy bits onto it. So I'm thinking maybe I could have this in a yard with one of the houses. You know, too many ideas, not enough time, guys. I did find my marbles. They are behind me on the shelf now where they belong. Oh, I betcha. But but like that Muck Water paper I was showing, the person who originally did it used ink and smeared ink on a piece of plastic and spritzed it with water and then put it onto the paper to make the cloud effect. She was making greeting cards, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Her name is Paper Crafting with Lou Collins, and that was on a mixed media tutorial for beginners. So I had to watch it. I was looking for something to do that was different because I don't have enough, you know. Okay, let's do this doggy. This doggy. You know what? I don't know if I could use my Cricut to cut them or not. Cricut has changed so that you have to have you have to subscribe to them. And I don't use my Cricut enough that I want to pay for a monthly subscription. I didn't cancel it before they took out for another month. So I have the use of it for a month yet. So I'm going to try and get all my stencils and everything done that I want to do. But if I have to subscribe to be able to use the software, I know that I would have to pay for their fonts. What I do is I just make a picture of the font then and take it in there and size it. But they've cut out so much stuff that you have to pay for now. You know, like you have to pay to use so much of the stuff that I'm not going to be using my Cricut very much at all anymore. All right, Anina, I'm sure you're tired. No, it won't just let me cut things. I have to upload it to their site, and then I have to put it into their design program, size it. Yeah, I just am not a fan. I don't think I should have to pay monthly after I spent so much money on their vinyl, their tools, their blades, right? I don't think it's fair. I don't know what kind of eyes we want to put on this guy. Well, those could be fun eyes going that way. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, I went off on a bird tangent, Anina. Nancy asked what I do with my bits after I've done them, and I hoard them. Nancy, I hoard them. I don't know why I hoard them. I just do. I think there's good. Yeah, the little birds I did yesterday were painted. I did these because I had the paint out. I get sidetracked really easy. Oh, don't get me off on that tangent. I'm done with that. I just find it so frustrating. You know, if I had a business where I was doing mugs and t-shirts and everything all the time, I could see paying for it, right? Well, I mean, even then, pick your battles, right? But that didn't go as nicely as I wanted. We can use the big, thick black one then. but I really don't use it often enough. I might use it to cut stencils maybe every third month. Kind of like these ones that have noses already. Oh, what kind of ears is this guy going to have? He's already got eyelashes. Yeah, he's got wrinkles on his forehead. I don't know what kind of ears I want him to have. Do, 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 do. You could have long floppy ears because that would make sense for why it goes out like that, right? Like if this, like that. I think like that. I think we're going to do it like that. Yes, like that. He almost looks like a wolf. Yeah, I haven't seen wolves with long floppy ears though. Have not. Oh, trees! That tree turned out really nice. Is that on yellow vellum? Teresa's sending me pictures of some of the trees. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I like it. I like the effect. I had suggested that Teresa put some yellow behind the trees to make them look like they're glowing, and she did that. And it's a very, very cool looking tree. Okay, so we got that. We got that. I'm going to use this raspberry for the shading. Oh yeah, I do robots too. I'm on that tangent. Nancy asked me what I do with them. I got so many that I don't know what I do with them. The paper dolls that I do, I want to make a woman's journal full of momisms. Been collecting momisms. I haven't been posting them. I had started posting them so that other people could do momism journals as well. I've really fallen down on it, guys. Really fallen down on it. Oh, the frazzled flockers. We could do that one day. These ones. You need a flat paintbrush and paint and gel pens and pencil crayons. The stuff I normally use. These guys are painted. I will show you guys how to do those, definitely. Let's outline these eyes. Ooh, it's going to be outlined in red. He's going to look really creepy. I like it. I like it. He definitely needs eyelashes and stuff because whiskers. We need some whiskers happening. Oh, here comes this silly pen again. Come on. Like that. So we've got this. We need some white. Here is white. Here's white. And I think I just want a red. This is orange. Just want a red. That's red. So that we've got some extra shadow coming off his nose and on his ears. Just giving it a little bit of depth here and there. Now we'll take a black and we'll do that scribble around the edge so it looks fluffy. A little bit more into the eye, I think I needed. Like that. Kind of like this one. Mom what? Oh, okay. A momism is, you know, when your mother would scold you and she would point her finger at you and say, you're going to poke your eye out with that stick, or your face is going to freeze that way, or little pitchers have big ears. Things that moms kind of repeat and it gets handed down from generation to generation. Things that moms say, kind of scolding. You know, close the door. You weren't born in a barn. I don't know what are the colloquialisms, guys. Like every area seems to have their own take on momisms. We've had a few that like in for a penny, in for a pound. Chance would be a fine thing. Just kind of like sayings that moms use with their kids. Does that make sense, Anita? So I call them momisms. Anyone else have a good definition for Anita? Well, that's a nice one. Okay. So I wanted to do a book with my painted ladies and my paper dolls um, with momisms, because I think that it would be kind of fun, especially for my kids, because they remember things that my mom said. Don't make me stop. Oh, I use that one. I've used that one. Don't make me stop this car. Yep. Do not make me stop that car. Definitely, definitely. So, yeah, I have a bunch of painted ladies that I want to do into a book of momisms. I was actually thinking of doing a t-shirt line on threadless or whatever with my painted ladies, and they would be called my mother's finger sayings. Yeah, something your mom always said to you when you were growing up. Exactly. I would, my mother's finger. So I wanted to call the t-shirt line my mother's finger, and with definite momisms. Yeah. Well, guys, I've kind of started drawing blanks. These puppies are getting weirder looking and weirder looking. So I think I'm going to call it a day. It's been 2 hours, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Oh, yeah. Excuse me? You get to be, yeah. Who do you think you're talking to? You made your bed, now lay in it. Oh, yeah. We've got a few that, yeah, don't look at me in that tone of voice. You know, things like that. All right. So thanks everybody for being here. I've been standing this time, so because I've had this up. So my knee's starting to get a little achy. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Oh, yeah, yeah. One more time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Congratulations again to Barbara for winning the journal. We will play those frazzled flockers maybe next Tuesday. I don't know if Jean's going to be with me on Friday and what she'll want to play, but we could play with the frazzled flockers next Tuesday if you guys want. So yeah, you'll need paint, flat brush, uh, pens. You know what we use. So again, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, everybody in the audience who's participated and chatted, everybody up in the balcony, and any replayers. Hugs to you all. Have a wonderful couple of days, and I'll see you on Friday. Take care, everybody. I need to find my cursor. Surprise! I have a meeting tonight, so I won't be at Beth's. I've got a standing Tuesday meeting So, all right, guys, take care, take care. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't even talk anymore. Bye now.